Assalamu alaikum. I am so delighted to be serving you tea today as we go on a beautiful journey together. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am so grateful you're here with us today. My name is Yasmin Albagari, and I'm honored to be your host for this gathering. As someone whose roots are deeply tied to the tea ceremony and the traditions of my Moroccan heritage, as you can see in the background, I hold this moment with reverence. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the indigenous people of Morocco, the United States, and of all lands across the globe. Their wisdom and resilience continue to guide us. Later in the program, you're going to hear about the indigenous leaders Purpose Earth is honored to collaborate with. So, yes, this is a global conversation. I invite you to share where you're joining in from. I see a few familiar countries over there. We are from all over the world. Hello and welcome. I'm here today because I believe in the power of collective action and celebration. We're here to honor the Purpose Earth grant recipients and to co-create meaningful change around the world. So I hope you'll stay with us until the end for our open forum, where we're going to get a chance to hear directly from some of our grantees and donors and open the floor for shared wisdom. So in the chat, I'd love to hear about your experience during the tea ceremony. This simple act of sharing a cup of tea is something that I hold very dear. I always say that it always starts with a cup of tea. It's a universal symbol of care, hospitality, and connection. All right, our theme today is the journey. As we continue this journey together, I'll be weaving in stories about Purpose Earth, a community that supports projects making an impact through creativity, consciousness, and collaboration. Now, before we take a look into the future, I'd love to take you into a glimpse of the past. This next segment brings us into the heart of one of our most recent in-person fundraiser, a beautiful experience that was created by Purpose Earth Chicago Creative Collective called Emerge. Let's take a look. I would like to just take a brief moment to acknowledge the world that we're living in right now. There's so much uncertainty and change, and even amidst all of that, I found that our collective joy in creating purposeful change feels even more meaningful, more than ever before. So I'm truly excited to introduce our 2025 grant recipients and to celebrate the journeys and evolution of past recipients as well. I've seen firsthand how much heart, devotion, and dedication has brought us to this moment today. In just a bit, we're going to watch a video that's never been seen before. I haven't even seen it yet. It captures the direct impact of the Purpose Earth community, our donors, council, production team, and activators who made all of this possible. This year, after reviewing 1,700 grant applications, yes, 1,700, Purpose Earth selected 11 extraordinary new recipients. This brings us to a total of 54 projects that were supported in 31 countries since Purpose Earth began. This is just a global map of all the countries that are represented. Countries in Benin, Malawi, Nigeria, Rwanda, South Africa. I just love knowing that 100% of every donation goes directly to these inspiring projects. I'm deeply moved by this year's recipients and the many ways they are bringing their purpose to life through environmental protection, cultural collaboration, and grassroots community activation. I hope as you learn more about them that you feel just as uplifted and inspired as I do. So I definitely invite you to go to our website to learn more. Oh my goodness. And yes, you do light up our world. Thank you for sharing this beautiful video. Please go to our website to learn more about all these new recipients. We're so grateful to all the family and community that's here with us today. If you're new to Purpose Earth, we'd love for you to become an ongoing part of our community. All right, up next, we have a beautiful piece from a new series of interviews with past grant recipients in conversation with Laura Rose, the co-creator of Purpose Earth. She is a beacon of life that inspires us all and a mentor to this featured activator, Claudia Gonçalves of the Indigenous People of Brazil Water Project. Let's take a look.
With the Purpose of support, it was an amazing thing. I was so happy, so delighted when we received the grant. We were able to drill 2 wells, one for the Purinam people who live close to the Boca do Acre, and another one for Yawasai community, who is a little bit further into the jungle, but they were really needing support as well. So we created these 2 wells and allowed the communities to have drinking water. There is no more disease happening. All of that thanks to the purpose of support, and which I'm so grateful. And it was like I could cry just to think about the happiness and the joy that they are now having this water close to their door. And not just that, also the fact that now they can plant their food close to their home and look after the food. So the difference is huge. It's not just the water, but also sustainability with food, health, no diseases, drinking water, all these things that is essential for life. And for me, the indigenous people, because they are the guardians of the forest, I feel a deep responsibility to help them. Uh, they are the ones who are looking after the last bit that is left of the forests that we have. So when we are helping them to have water, when we are helping them to have hope and have stability, we are helping them to look after the earth, to look after the trees that are still there, standing. So the impact of this grant is huge. I cannot even begin to describe. So thank you.
Wow. Yes, water is life, as Susan said in the chat. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Claudia, for the amazing work that you do. You know, everything we do together is about nurturing the seeds of change. And so um, I'm just so grateful that we have such an incredible like cohort of recipients this year. All right. So um, at the same time, we have to be, creating change in the world while we nourish and support one another. So thank you to Vanessa Palmer. Actually, give me just, there we go. Okay. All right, we're just going to take a moment here for a second and would love to invite the next segment.
Close your eyes and take a conscious breath. Relax your shoulders, your body, your mind, your spirit. Just let everything gently and slowly start to release. Let's reflect for a moment on our intention of being here today for our grant recipients and the seeds we are planting to create a better future. Our collective's intention is to better our communities, the environment, and our culture in the world. How we choose to connect, grow, and share abundance of love to make the world a more beautiful place to be in. As you sit in this tranquility, in your mindfulness meditation, feel the connection of love that connects us all, and harness that energy. Visualize the light and send that out to every corner of the globe.
What a beautiful meditation. I hope that you got to experience a moment of pause and beauty. It truly is a gift to continue to nourish ourselves and celebrating the many ways that we can connect across the miles. We are literally across the entire globe, representing countries all over the world. And what a way to create change and healing, both inwardly and outwardly. So do get involved and be part of this evolving community. And the power of mentorship is so important that we can all, elevate and support these incredible young leaders who are emerging. So up next, we're going to hear directly from one of Purpose Earth grant recipients, Angelina, who's speaking from the perspective of Purpose Earth, and see the direct impact these grants and our donors are having. All right, let's go.
My name is Tato Rabaitse, a climate justice advocate and gender equality changemaker. When I received the Purpose Earth grant for the Unleashing the African Potential program, I didn't just receive financial support. I received a mentor who would then guide me through a transformative journey. And it became permission for me to dream bigger, act bolder, and ground my advocacy in deep community roots. A very powerful reminder that the work we do at grassroots level matters and that people see it, value it, and are willing to invest in it. The grant allowed me to design and lead programs to bridge local voices with global climate conversations. It affirmed the value of African-led solutions, and it taught me the power of intentional collaboration. The grant allowed me to bring together Indigenous peoples, women, and youth into the heart of policy conversations, allowing our voices to echo in spaces that too often exclude us. Most of all, it amplified my belief that young African women like myself deserve to be heard, resourced, and believed in. I found the courage to step more fully into my voice and to see myself not just as a campaigner, but as a bridge between policy and people, between grassroots and global platforms. And to every young African woman watching this, you belong in every room your purpose calls you to. Leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about showing up, listening, and holding space for communities to rise together. Thank you, Purpose Earth, for seeing my potential and for fueling the movement we're building right from the heart of Botswana. Ke a leboga, Purpose Earth.
Unleashing the African potential. Wow, that is absolutely true. We need that. And thank you so much, Angelina, for leading the path. For those of you who don't know, Purpose Earth mission is to fund and mentor purpose-driven people and projects around the world to solve for our global challenges. It launched in 2019, and since then, Purpose Earth has awarded over $475,000 to 54 world-changing projects in 31 countries. All of these donations go directly to the grant recipients and their projects. That is so incredible. All right, so next we're going to hear from some of the on purpose from grantees around the world. And then we're going live to one of the first incredible community activators that we've ever worked with, who's now a council member of Purpose Earth, Timotina Bo Ake, speaking on her personal journey of growth with Purpose Earth.
You know, if you find your nature, your purpose of being in this world, you can't do anything else. Everything else you do is just to go back to do the thing that you were born to do.
Purpose Earth made it happen. So we are in a country with challenges and with very difficulty to get sponsorship or funding because we are all desperate for anything we can get.
what we've been able to do with Purpose Earth and the help that we've received from Purpose Earth is fast track that process so that we can start more projects, get more space in urban areas, and plant more Milwaukee forests.
Purpose Earth lifted us up, gave us the opportunity, gave us the hope, and made it happen. So where we were stuck, you gave us the solution and you gave us the path to move forward.
Purpose Earth is illuminating that. So thank you.
It's just been amazing to receive this help from Purpose Earth.
Thank you, Purpose Earth.
Thank you, Purpose Earth.
Timotina, you are up next.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. And it's currently afternoon in Accra, very sunny and a bright, beautiful day. My name is Timotina Bunsu. And 4 years ago, I was so blessed and privileged to be given a grant from Purpose Earth. Story about my purpose project titled Transforming the Environment, Transforming Lives. And they decided to invest in my dream to take women and youth in peasant farming communities, in the eastern regions of Ghana, very impoverished farming communities, to upskill them to turn the waste they created in their environment into reusable, materials for sale. Fast forward, I got a great mentor who held my hand along the way, both on a corporate level, on a project level, and then on a personal level. At a point in my career, I felt like I wanted to do more. So I reached out to my mentor and I said, is there anything I can do? I feel like my calling is to give back. I've received so much along my life's journey, especially from Purpose Earth. And my mentor was like, why not? Would you love to be a council member for Purpose Earth? And I was like, of course. And so I had the privilege to become a council member, one of the youngest council members, surrounded by very seasoned and experienced and passionate leaders across the globe who review over 800 applications. And the joy for me is to read all these amazing initiatives that young people all across the globe are involved in, making a difference in their communities, touching lives, impacting and changing stories. And I feel so privileged for this full circle moment to have been once a grant recipient and now to be a council member is such a blessing, such an amazing experience, and I feel so thankful for the opportunity. So today, my ask and my appeal and my encouragement to every single one of you on this call is to help us, help Purpose Earth reach different parts of the world. Your funding, 100% of it, 100% of your contributions go straight to the beneficiaries. And these beneficiaries are doing super impressive work. They are touching lives, they are transforming communities, they are advocating for things that matter, things that involve global change and are making global change. So do scan on the QR code on your screen. Give from your heart, give knowing that every single thing you donate is going straight to the beneficiaries. And we do not just give them the funding and leave them hanging. We encourage them, we mentor them. We mentor them to see their projects to the fullest potentials. So thank you all so much for being a part of this initiative. We wouldn't have done this without you. And I'm so, so grateful for the opportunity to be part of the Purpose Earth project and organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Timotina. You are amazing, and what a pleasure to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you for so long. So, yeah.
It's a pleasure.
Wow, what an incredible crew of grant recipients, just absolutely inspired by the amazing talent and devotion and dedication to create an impact locally and globally. So, congratulations to all of you. This is such a gift of life to be together in this time and to be able to witness all of that, the impact that you're creating in the world and the global change that you are leading. So this isn't the end of our journey today. So don't go anywhere. Our open forum is about to begin, where we're gonna have a chance to dialogue and connect together. We have people from across the globe, across generations and cultures, and this is what's needed for us to thrive. From the me to the we, and your participation is very welcome. But first, I want to just take a moment to thank and just acknowledge our incredible grant selection council and production team. Manny Minaya, who's behind the scenes here, making all of the magic happen, and to our generous donors, including Charles Betterton and Tizzy Kia Gabriel, who was a 2025 grant recipient, Erica K. Webster, Jane Young, and so many others. So welcome everyone. It's so good to see you. Please put your camera on, say hello. We want to interact with you.